So we got some time here. So I'm gonna get this one done, and then get this one done, and then I gotta make that phone call in there, and I still have to go make the visit all the way up to. Oh wait, we don't have to make the phone call. Where are we going first? Oh, first we're going. We got to go to Allentown first, and we got to get that information first, and then we're gonna. I can do that. I can do that right away. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I'm trying to figure out what we have to do first on that one. We got somebody we have to take care of. We have to get taken care of because they just been doing too much. They've been doing way too much. They've been carrying on and acting up and disrespecting our company and breaking the law on so many levels, and we have to now go get that taken care of today. So I'm gonna have to go to Allentown first and get that information first from them, and then from there, but I'd rather have the number to the precinct down there too. So I think I'm gonna call them first. I don't think California is police stations. We had one that was 24/7. I think I put way too much down here. We had one that was 24/7. I wonder if that one is that one's open. 24/7. So I'm gonna see if I can reach that one first. But I think maybe I'll have to figure exactly what time they're up. I thought you could call police station anytime you wanted to. I guess apparently not. I guess they got hours too. But anyway, we'll have to go from there that way. I'm gonna do it at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is the best time because everybody's up at 9 o'clock. That's the best time to do it. Let's move this out. We put way too much on here. But we're good. We're dry now. This is a new Apex gamer, as we promised. Oh, I can't wait to play on this. I'm going to need a bigger screen for this. Ooh. Gamers, man. I like gamers, dude. I'm going to do some real crazy stuff on this thing. And we're painting over plexiglass. The reason why we're using plexiglass instead of foil, it's a very hard surface. Hard surface to paint over. We put way too much paint down, so I got to dry and roll this in. So that way it dries out nicely. But we put way too much down. We didn't need that much. As I've seen, it has very good coverage. And this is the problem we have. Every time we make something different or new, we got this guy running behind our company, starting lies about our company. And this is why we're going to get this taken care of today. And we're done with this nonsense. No more. Now, just ahead of time, I've already looked up a couple of airlines so me and my attorneys can make the trip to California. But like I said, if they don't take care of it, we will be down there with attorneys to make sure we have to push whatever we got to push to get it done. Even have to go to ICE headquarters itself to have their conversation and want to get it done. Because we need he's got to go. It's just been doing too much. And we found out the video. That video is an old video. So we took an old video, claimed to have our product again, and then looking at it, the paint's black. We painted that thing down 3 times. Every time we paint it down, the container was black, they come out real light. But they produce that contrast. So what the freak is that supposed to be? That's just you carrying on and acting up. So I'm going to get that thorn out of my side for good. Today, we're getting rid of you, Fernando. I'm going to make sure we contact any and every agency. And meanwhile, we're doing that. We're going through City Hall. We're going through records, zoning, whatever, to figure out who owns that building. Because now we have an interest toward that building now. I'm going to contact the process server who went to the building and see if they can give us a location and if they have any information on the owner. If not, we'll go through City Hall. We'll go through zoning. Anything we got to go through. It'll come up because it's public domain. It has to be public domain. So it'll come up who owns that unit. One of your tenants in that building know who that person is. And if we have to send letters to that building, we will send letters to that building. Because there's 2 types of mailboxes in that building. We want to address it to the office. When they're addressed to the office, that means they'll go directly to the office only. They don't go to anybody else. They go to the office. It goes in his mailbox. And I'm pretty sure he's getting mail there. So he's going to get it sooner or later. And then we'll send them out tomorrow. I'm sending out between maybe 5, 6, 7, as many as we possibly can. So any of those tenants pick it up and find it, or the post office gets it, they'll take it directly to his office. We're going to get your landlord. We're going to talk to him. We're going to get this nonsense out of the way. If you're doing too much stuff in that apartment, it's time to go. And I work very hard. I got to be up in the morning. I got things I got to do. I got appointments I got to go to. Things I got to schedule my day. And when you have nothing better to do with your time, then come in and basically disrupt somebody else, try to disrupt someone else's business who's working hard when you're doing absolutely nothing at all. And that's all you're doing with your time while you're in that apartment is making trouble for other people. And it makes it even worse, Jamie, because you're undocumented. That makes, like I said, again, it makes your own people look bad. We don't judge them here for his actions at all. Now, the reason why we're doing so many passes over the screen, because I put a lot of paint down, a lot of paint on here, and it was just heavy. It's going to make the screen look awful. So this is another way. If you have put down too much paint down and you got all this extra paint all over the screen, and if it dries, you don't want it to dry it lumpy and all that mess, you know what I mean, with all kinds of crevices. This is a fast and easy way on how to get rid of the extra paint. Turn your fan on and just roll it in, and it'll come in nice and smooth every single time. They don't show you that. They don't know any paint techniques. They don't know anything. Nothing at all. But this is an easy way to roll it in and dry it up. And that way, if you put some extra paint down too much, this is how you do it. I had people contact me, said I put all this paint down on the screen. When I'm rolling it in, I'm seeing it come up a little bit too heavy, and that's how you smooth it out. Put a fan on and roll it in. And that's it. It ain't got to be heavy or light, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. It'll roll right on in. This is the Apex game we're working on right now. So 9 o'clock, when it reaches 9 o'clock, I think that's the proper time. And I can go over to whatchamacallit and go pick up my documents and everything from there. They're open right now. Police station's open right now. But I want to contact California again, and we got to reach out to ICE again. Reach out to ICE and explain. At least I know that the account was updated. Because I was thinking, like, we had our account, we did this already. But I'm looking at nothing's updated on it. And we went in and put that information in. They did go update it. They faltered the date, so that means they're in the process of basically gathering a. When you see a date like that, how far that's pushed up, that means now they're in the process of getting together a crew to probably make destination out there anyway. But we need this taken care of faster than that. So, like I said, that's why I talked to the person, my officer over in California, and he explained to me the best way to do this is to go to Allentown, where we're at right now, get the police report and everything, have them send the police report to them, and once they get all that information, they'll begin the process of making the visit to his property. And since they don't, since it shows that there's a file on him where he's not, he doesn't have paperwork, then they'll contact ICE and they'll deport him and get ready in the process of processing for deportation. And I'm not the only person he's attacked. He's attacked other companies. He has. He's going out and attacked other people's businesses. And that's why that guy, there's a YouTuber got on there, he got very upset with him because there was a company who made these screens. So like I said, the screens were nice screens. We tested it. You know, it's a nice screen. I'm not going to sit there and say it's garbage. It was a very nice screen. But it's not our category of screen. But he went out there and he reversed the screen around backwards. Now, he reversed around backwards. What happens is a hot spot. Another thing, too, is they're not designed for ultra short throw. Because I was doing a demonstration. Somebody came into the channel and says, hey, you can't use ultra short throw with that. I said, oh, shoot. Okay, thank you for telling me. And I swapped out for a long throw projector because, you know, we have them in the shop. So, you know, we did the demonstration. But he was using an ultra short throw. And that's why the screen kept going dark at times. It basically was just producing too much light. And then he turned it around on the other side. That's where he did the whole demonstration, knowing he must have looked at this off camera and said, okay, if I verse to this side, the screen's going to have issue. My product's going to look better. And that's what he did. And someone caught him in that and put him on blast. So he's been doing this stuff for years to other people. And that's what the guy said. Your YouTube channel does nothing but basically rip people off. And at the end of the day, you go on to make other people's products look bad to try to make your stuff look better. Jamie, what are you trying to do at the end of the day? Is that supposed to be your Cinemax mix? Haven't we been down that road already? This is what I mean by the epitome of sadness. That the fact that we've been through the Cinemax, you got short-term memory loss. You don't remember. You don't remember your product matching network grade 773. You don't remember us sending over just recently. We sent over a box of his own stuff right back to his address, and he sent it back to us. That stuff matches your paint. That stuff matches all your products. It's your it up. So with that being said, you're still acting like your product is number one. This is what we call a person at the end of the day either has delusion of grandeur or slipped off into madness. Yeah, he still believes at the end of the day that the product he made is number one. Even though there's substantial evidence out there of customers having failing screens, companies having issues with it, and then on top of that, consider the fact that he's matched a house paint on this stuff in a live stream that everybody saw. But in Jaime's world, it never happened. You kind of remind me of like an old dictator that lost his mind. And he's sitting on the balcony, and you just see droves and droves of people saying his name over and over again. He's taking his hand, he's welcoming all these people, and tears are running down his face. And then reality kicks in. He's just sitting on this balcony in a insane asylum, and there are people coaching him back off the balcony to bring him in to take his meds. That's what's going on with you right now. You're living in a make-believe world. Your world is not even existing. That's how I see it. Because he keeps talking about this paint as if it's something special. Man, there's nothing special about your products. They all do the same thing. That's what the whole test was when we sent it over to you. You made your own stuff, used your own tutorial. I actually made a version that is a better version of your stuff because it actually has the Metallica in it. We sent it over to you, and you sent it back. Now, mind, in that test, he was supposed to test against all his products. We made the claim, all your stuff matches the same. You're supposed to prove me wrong. You didn't even open the box, man. You sent it back. So that tells you right from the door that he can't even back his own stuff up. But yet, he talks about his pain as if this never happened. That's why I think you live in this delusional world that doesn't exist. That's pretty sad. When you're at that particular point where your brain slips that much, that's pretty bad. You can't separate the real world from fiction. Well, I'll tell you right now, what's going to happen to you in the next couple of days, it's going to pop you. That reality bubble is going to pop real quick. You're about to find out. Oh, and yeah, that's a smooth out process for a screen. Pretty easy to do. So yeah, if you get too much paint on your screen, you go, oh shoot, because our stuff basically takes very little to do, and I do it from time to time. I keep forgetting, and then I turn around and go, oh man, you got way too much on the screen. It's a smooth. You can do a smooth out process. It takes it right on out. When somebody talk about leveling the screen, you don't know the first term of leveling a screen. I talk about level. You don't know what you're doing. You don't let the paint sit to level it out. It depends on if it's something really heavy and dense, but you're still going to have to smooth it out so it dries evenly. That level is just didn't fix the nooks and crannies that were popping up on the screen, and that skin like pudding, whatever that mess was going on the screen, the little whatever that other stuff was popping on the screen. No. They don't know what they're doing. Now, James, I figured you talked about my products. What about the rest of the products? You didn't talk about them. What about go outside and do demonstrations against that sun technology we have over there? Go outside with 300 lumens and do the other one. You said all our stuff's are scams, right? You're missing a bunch of matching better demonstrations. You know, we got a green one over there, and now we got the Apex Gamer. I'm looking forward to doing those next. And we got 2 more after that, but you might not be there anymore. Because again, like I said, if they're going to find one or the other, I'd rather get your landlord last. Because I need for them to be at that building. Because we get your landlord's kicking you out of the building. He's definitely going to get you out of there. Especially when you find the ICE is involved in this mess. And then we got to contact FBI today too. On top of that, we got to update the file over there too with them. And they're going to contact FBI because that's the first thing they asked if the name where's the other file. I said there's 2 of them. There's one at the Allentown Police and the FBI's got the other one. I said, okay, where's the FBI located in Allentown? I said it's located here to give me the information. What's the number? Here's the number to the FBI. So they're going to reach out to them. This ain't going to go well. Dumb mistake. You don't take anybody seriously. You thought I was joking yesterday? When I gave you, I gave you that option, Jamie, it's not hard for us to get rid of you. It's not. It really isn't. It's very easy. We have so much evidence on you. It's not even funny. I give you opportunities. You don't take them. All I have to do is pick up a phone call. That's it. That's it. Which I'm doing today. And it's handled that quick. All right, let me see. Get this thing done. Get that up there. Get that displayed. Get that finished. Read the game like this every day. Oh, my pieces of it. I'm going to do it on a smaller version too for myself too. Take outside and play around with. I go pick up a retro pie for that system and we get that finished. Got to finish the panel system for this one. Complete the 235 for one. Pick up the V-Sonic for that. I got a couple of people coming over. Cause my buddy came over and saw the screens and fell in love with it. So now he's got two of his friends coming over. They want the screens too. They want them in their backyard. One guy wants one in his gaming room. So he's going to come down and check it out. I got to get my showroom set up. I get my showroom set up. I can bring people right to the showroom and they can see it for themselves. So we got all that to take care of. Yeah, Jamie, I just got a contract for a major advertisement company. And in order for them to see the technology, or for any of them to get that advertising, they had to come to this unit. They had to come in here to see the screen. So if my screen came out anywhere close to what you said it does, I would have never gotten it. First things first, I would have never gotten the screen to produce through a window of a restaurant. How would that even work? Oh, that we're using camera tricks out there too? It's all smoke and mirrors? You sound like a nutcase at the end of the day. What about the carrying place? We walked through that whole entire building with a projector that costs far less than yours. Got that screen to run in every section. If that's the case, we'd have had that issue too. That's the substantial evidence in that new video we have right now from you, showing you that's how fast you've been attacking our company. We just made that product. So we time-stamped the date that we had, that we actually started showing it off, to the timestamp you just posted that video to show immigration and ICE on how fast you've been attacking our companies. We're using that against you to speed up the process to get you out of here. Did it to yourself. And how are you talking about something you don't even have? You don't even know the color of it. Do you know what sapphire is? You know what color sapphire is? It literally says in the description what it is. Duh. Gee, what is, don't even know. Again, that doesn't shock me. It doesn't know color. That doesn't shock me. It doesn't know what color it is. Yeah. What color is this? That's orange. Yeah, okay. All right, well, I'm happy that you're going to be gone. The day they give me to confirm that you've been picked up and you're gone, I'm going to go and get myself some meat and sit out in the park and chill. That's what I'm going to do. Let me get stuff on. You literally just got this. Check them up already. Yep. I'm going to go out in the park and have me a hot dog and just chill. That's what I'm going to do. They can give us their update status. We're not going to share it. You don't need to see what's going on. You just won't be able to do any more YouTube videos. You notice YouTube videos won't be there anymore. And then you notice the channel will disappear. Because my buddy's going to come in and get that taken. His authorization, go to YouTube to wipe any channel out. Anything he has, going to take it out. Facebook page, anything on social media, and wipe his existence out. Now, so that whole PayPal account thing, and you guys are in trouble on that one. Those of you who bought his products at the end of the day, he still has access to that. He gets access to the internet, he gets access to your accounts. I don't know how you're going to fix that mess. I don't even know how you would even go around fixing that mess. You're going to have to get a petition to get, I don't know how it would even work. You're not using my documents at the end of the day. And the reason why is because we told you not to go near this guy. We told you he was a scam artist, and you didn't listen. So don't come to Mr. Bird asking for documents from us to help you with your case. We don't know you. I'm not helping you. You're on your own. You figure out your nightmare at the end of the day. You don't want anybody else getting your address, especially where he's going. And that's going to be an uphill battle, man. An uphill battle. Because what about you? What about me at the end of the day? I'm looking at 3 different warehouses. I won't even be here soon. And again, my address is not even detected anywhere. Thank you, Matrix. Not detected anywhere. Period. And if you come looking for that address, there's something set up. There's a security protocol set up there for someone to find you. And I guarantee you'll find you. So, yeah. With that being said, yeah, la-di-da, la-di-da. Yeah, y'all better get that fixed quick. You better get it fixed. You're in a lot of trouble. You gave your credit card information and address to a scammer. And at that, a scammer at the end of the day who doesn't have documentations in the U.S. Yeah, that's a bit scary, isn't it? So you better figure out something. I don't know what you're going to do. You can't call the police on them because you can't do that. You willfully gave them money. So you can't really do that. That's not going to work. What are you going to do? Contact the police and say, hey, look, this guy on YouTube, you know what I mean, scammed me out of some paint. He's undocumented. Blah. You're going to have to prove he's undocumented. You can't come to us. We're not going to give you that information. We're not getting involved in that. That's none of my business. Only thing is my business, take care of what I got to take care of on my end. That's it. So you're going to have to figure out something. I don't know what you're going to do. And you can't ask PayPal because PayPal's not going to shut that down. They're not going to shut that down until you can show some kind of court order, something from something. If that's the case, that means anybody can come and make a false call about your PayPal account and get it shut down. You're going to have to go through a lot to get that thing to shut down. And by then, you might not even have that time. So you got to figure out what you got to do. When people are desperate, they need money, they'll do anything. When they're in a situation to get leverage, because they may need things, information is worth money. It is. You have something that is of value to me that you can give me on information. I can help you make your life comfortable. Your addresses are up there. So you don't know keep in mind, you watch him dox our addresses, so he's capable of anything. So that's what you're going to have to worry about. And for those things at the end of the day thinking, well, he would never use my address. He used his own brother's address to commit crimes. You literally have it on court documents. So if he's going to use his own family members, yeah, good luck with all that one. Okay, well, that's basically about it. I'm going to let my screen dry in the process time and all that. Giddy up, good stuff. And get ready for something that happens today. I got to reinforce my desk over there for my new setup. And I get the game off this. Oh, I get the gaming off the screen. I like doing the gaming screens. I still got to do the other ones too. There's some demonstrations on that. So I do promo demonstrations for the Sapphire, promo demonstrations for the Jaded. And I got to do promo demonstrations for the new gamer technology. Mind you, everything we have here has two different forms of upgrades where we added to the screens. They're not finalized screens. The screens are like roughly 10% completed. They still got a ton of testing to go through. Which I find it interesting for the person who said he has a Sapphire. You do know that's not a finished product, right? That product is requiring 2 upgrades. So it's a little different than what it looks right there. On top of that, it still has testing to go through. So how can you claim to have a product that we haven't even tested yet? That's what we're going to explain to ICE. On how you've been attacking our business. And that's something new we just have right there. So I'll be reaching out to them today. And don't worry, if you get rid of the video, we dubbed it already. We need to put in an urgent report with them. We need an urgent. We need him taken care of pronto. Because his activities keep going and we need them to go get it taken care of. So we'll get it done today. I'm actually going to reach Allentown FBI and make an appointment. Because I know they reached out to them already. So I know when we contact them, they'll let us know that ICE did reach out to them. So I'm going to come back and contact them to let them know so we're all on the same page. Let me see. Address for FBI in Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's right up the street from us, but I need all the information at the phone number. All right, good. I'll make an appointment with them so I can reach out with them. Because I know they contacted them, and then we'll swap their folder back with them because I'm pretty sure they got up-to-date information already. Now, I can be starting my day working, got things to do, but I got to handle you guys today because you guys are a bunch of kids. You don't know how to act like adults. And that's why I got to go through all this nonsense. Because, people out there are jealous and they don't know how to act. So remember I told you, Fernando, when I have you out of the States, I'm going to get you out of the States. And it shouldn't take much to do it. Peppermints? We bought peppermints. When did we buy peppermints? All right, that's the one there. I'm going to get that finished right there. Okay, we'll take this right here. How this thing's gonna look. It's probably gonna look pretty cool. Man, I can't wait to play with this thing. I like doing the game now, but I get the game, that's why. I was just creating like red. Well, I gotta do the same thing on the red greens on here too on top of that, so that's no difference. I still gotta do it here too on top of that. In a dark apartment. We're running here 24,000. No 4K, nothing. Yeah, all right. That's an old video, by the way. You've seen it before. Let's go back to his. I'm gonna go to his channel real quick. This stuff they're pulling off his channel right now. Guys over there pulling stuff off his channel. And I told you his channel's monitored by ICE. I'm gonna pull something off there real quick. Let's go to. 76. Here we go. Okay, that's 1 month ago. Deleting videos off your account, ain't you? They ain't gonna help you. Your account was duplicated 3 months ago. We got your all your stuff, all your information. So he's trying to clean the account up to make it look like he's not doing anything. Jaime, you're undocumented. We got criminal charges on you. 37 accounts are on you or filed against you. So we've been keeping a record on you for quite some time. And then that whole copyright thing with the whole, that's a federal offense, right? That's a very serious charge right there. So you can delete whatever you have off your account. It's not going to save your neck. You're being arrested. We're going to get you taken care of today. It's not going to help you. He removed the video. Of course he removed the video. He's scared. See if it's on here. It's fun for this thing. It's got to be on here somewhere. Oh, there it is right there. Cool. Yep. Super triggered. Dude, you're sitting in the dark in your apartment. You can't go anywhere. And you got ice at your back door. That's not being triggered. You're scared. And you're putting this on the Cinemax. Isn't this the same paint that we sent back over to you to do the demonstrations on and you haven't done anything with it? You sent the box. I have it right over there in the box over there. You have issues. We can see that from the door. No, don't worry. We'll have you taken care of today. You said it's what? Jaime, you messed up. How could you buy this mix? It's not even we're not selling it. How did you buy something that we haven't sold? I told you it's an old video. And you relabeled it. See, this is where we caught him in the video of the Frankenstein, because he sat there and said that the product was not ambient light rejection, but we got him saying it is ambient light rejection. How did you buy something from us that we don't have for sale? Because you literally just said that in the video just now. I'm curious. How did you buy something? We are not even selling this stuff yet. So how did you get this? I'm curious to know how you got it. You don't even have it on the market for sale. No, we can do it this way. Better, you got two phones, don't you? Operate two freaking phones. Disconnect that crap. Yeah. How did you get your hands on something that we're still testing? You said you for sale. I told you the video was old. We've seen this video before. I'm about to say, I knew you weren't fighting my charger. I have to fight my chargers all the time. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna pull you up. Because my videos are on his TV. This TV has a very low volume for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, how did you buy something? And he named it at the bottom. He said, let me see right here. Changing out your titles, man. I see you changing your titles out, Jamie. Where's this video from? Let me see this one for a minute. Here we go. They're both the same video. So I'm going to show you something real quick. Jeez. I swear, this is why we call your followers idiots. This is why we name his followers stupid. It's the same video. Exact same video. One video he's talking, the other one he's not. This one he dubbed music behind it. So this is one he claimed to be the Sapphire technology. Which I don't know how you would have gotten something that we haven't even sold yet. It's still under testing. Jamie, enjoy your day today, man. Your day is going to be a very interesting day today. I'm going to have you at that dark apartment pretty soon. So this is the same video as we have right here.
What is up, guys? This is Crows1176. Ken has been busy. He just got off right now, and it's like 1 in the morning.
Just got off. This means this has been right around the time you're working your job at that printing press. You haven't been at that job because you can't go anywhere because the ICE activity in California is rampant. So there's no place for you to go. You have not been to your job at all, period. You can't even go to a Home Depot right now to even process an order if you wanted to because they're out there too. You've been trapped in that apartment. Because again, we saw videos of you selling off your toys. And when a person starts selling off the toys, that means they're desperate for money. You don't have no banking accounts, of course, because you're undocumented. It's a lot of stuff. And this, again, he's in there selling his stuff off. But anyway, that's an old video. We can tell. He said he just got off. Now, wait to hear what he says. It's the same video he has here. He's just repeating the video and then going in and trying to troll my company. Well, Jamie, that's what we need at the end of the day. That's what we're accusing you of coming here to the United States and basically attacking American companies. And all the evidence we have on you, all that stuff we have, the dead or alive and all that stuff, doxing, that's all in the police report. So once that hits over to California, that's all they need. They just need that document from them. Once they have that, they can get a warrant for your arrest. And if they get a warrant for your arrest, I've already explained to you the door that he's undocumented. And we also have a report with ICE about him. So now they're going to contact, once they have you in holding, where you can't go anywhere, they're going to contact ICE. ICE is going to come and pick you up from there. And while you're being detained on that mess, we got to reach out and find your landlord, which remember he's going through City Hall and he's going to go through zoning because someone's got to be paying something on that building to figure out exactly who's the owner. Until then, we're going to send pamphlets or actually letters to the building and put it down for office and owner. So that way the post office worker knows to put it in his mailbox. There's two types of mailboxes when it comes to these buildings. One for the owner and one for, people have their own building, of course. And then you have one for them. So yeah, so we can direct it to the owner. And that's how they're being directed out to the owner, for us to reach out to him, for him to reach back with us with all their information on it, for him to contact us. So yeah, as a matter of fact, he'll be contacting the law firm that's basically representing us or suing him. So we'll find him. No, sooner or later we'll find him. Let's see. Yeah, boy. Because for some reason, that apartment will not come up. Like, we searched this place and we cannot get that apartment to come up. So it means that he hid that apartment on purpose because he has things going on in that place that shouldn't be going on. That's what they're digging through right now. So it's going to be a matter of time before they reach him, because he does not want to be found. He is fighting this. This is the owner who's fighting this. So if that means that he basically, again, we know, in here, and this guy went in and committed these crimes, he's liable for so much stuff it's not even funny. So their lawsuit is going to be filed against the building. They're going to raid that building. That's what's going to happen. If the police get there first, they get him out of the building, they're not going to raid it. They're just going to pick him up from the police station. But if they get there first, they're going to raid that unit. But since the initial threat is in apartment E, that's where they're going to go. They're going to go to apartment E and deal with apartment E. Because we didn't report the building. We knew where he's at. We know exactly where he's at. We reported where his whereabouts are at. So they're going to go straight to that particular apartment and go there. The only problem is that everybody in that unit is going to be arrested. So they sort everything out. Okay, let me see.
In his office, he is super triggered. That's a you problem, not a my problem. Okay, not a me problem. This is one of his mixes, one of his that I bought from him. Onyx, whatever he wants to call it now.
How did you buy something that we didn't sell yet? How did you buy that? How did you buy Sapphire technology? Again, we never sold it. It's still sitting over there. It's not available. How'd you buy it? This is what I'm talking about, that you do stuff at the end of the day, that you lie on camera about people's products and you basically make trouble. That's what you are. You're a troublemaker. Well, again, like I said, troublemakers don't live long in the prison system. And it's not trigger, Jaime, at the end of the day. You have been attacking our American companies for the longest time. So you can explain that to the police, and you can explain it to an ICE agent when they get over there about me. And they'll tell you that, hey, what I've seen here in the police report, these are charges that are filed against you, and everything we have is very strong evidence can be held against you in court. So, goodbye. Yeah, triggered. Yes, black paint, that's all it is. And you got it in a dark environment. As usual, you can see the lights fire up in the background. Any up-to-date videos of this place? Let me see. Let's see what we got going here. Videos. That's 5 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, 6 months ago. No activity there. What's been going on in live, Jaime? You in here live? This is 3 weeks ago. Let's see. All bark, no bite. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that's why you haven't left your apartment. And you're still selling toys. You're selling your stuff off right here. Needs desperate money. Y'all better get your addresses away from him as soon as possible. He's very desperate. Oh, good. We need this video right here for ICE. There we go. I need pictures on this one. That's a clear shot. Exactly what he looks like. Trouble. Justin's new channel right here. All right, cool. I'll send that over to them today.
Check it out. So this is my booth, all right? So let me show you a little bit of everything that I've done. All right. So I got Blue League over there, Batman, Dragon Ball right here.
Now, problem we have here, if this is 3D printed stuff, and this is all licensed, you didn't get permission from any of these companies. That's a very serious charge right there. We got to record this. Oh, this is, hey, I'm hoping this is his stuff and it's not stuff you printed out. Because if it is what I think it is, and you're basically selling other people's licensed stuff, you're in a lot of trouble.
That's here in California, so check it out. Alright? Pasadena, here in California, so check it out.
Pasadena, California.
So this is my booth, alright? So let me show you a little bit of everything that I've done. Alright, so I got Blue Eagle there, Batman, Dragon Ball right here, Goku. Alright, so I printed Spider-Man from Rivals, also Iron Man from Rivals. I went with a little bit of a 90s look. I should have put some black into it a little bit, but I like it. Venom, symbiote Spider-Man. This crossover with Deadpool, Mandalorian.
So basically paint it over. So this is all licensed trademark items that a fellow by the name of Jaime Fernando Gonzalez is claiming on his YouTube channel that he is basically printing out a licensed trademark Marvel material and basically selling. I see Bandite in there too on top of that, and selling it.
Nightmare Before Christmas masks, of course. This I just finished. Battle damage, kind of like it, you know. And yeah, good. Nice. And this is my sister's booth over here on this side. She has a lot of stuff now. She's been collecting these things.
Collection. He said collection on her end. So this is her collection right here, which means none of this is printed. His stuff is printed.
So this is my booth, alright? So let me show you a little bit of everything that I've done.
Where you say he was located at?
So Pasadena, here you go.
All right, buddy. And these are areas they're going to start searching. Because again, as I said before, you just made a statement. You printed this stuff out. You can't print that stuff out. And this is what I mean by breaking the law, man, at the end of the day. Coming over here to our country at the end of the day and stealing people's work at the end of the day.
Everything that I've done. Alright, so I got Blue Eagle there.
Look at this.
Dragon Ball right here.
Now, if he printed these out, as he said he did, and this is not from his collection, that means he has committed very serious crimes in the U.S. now.
I went with a little bit of a 90s look. I should have put some black into it a little bit, but I like it. Venom, symbiote Spider-Man.
That's one we need. And give me the other one from the beginning without speaking. And I'm going to blow this up.
Here in California, so check it out.
All right, let's get this again.
So, Pasadena, here in California, so check it out. So, this is my booth, alright? So, let me show you a little bit of everything that I've done. Alright, so I got Blue Eagle there, Batman, Dragon Ball right here, Goku. Alright, so I printed Spider-Man from Rivals, also Iron Man.
Printed Spider-Man.
I went with a little bit of a 90s look. I should have put some black into it a little bit, but I like it. Venom, symbiote Spider-Man. This crossover with Deadpool, Mandalorian. Nightmare Before Christmas masks, of course. This I just finished. Battle damage, kind of.
Pause this for a minute. I'm going to show you the account that's attached to it. This is the guy we just reported. Crows1176. This is the YouTube channel right here. Or actually the title, and this is the title right there. This is a fellow we've actually put in a complaint with ICE. We've had problems with him with copyright infringements of touching our copyrights. And also under the trademark Frankenstein, we bought several products from him using the word Frankenstein and making money off that company without permission. Now, I see her booth here because I see boxes with her stuff. Because unless you printed out the boxes, we know you didn't do that. So this is her booth here, right along here, right in this where the great table's at right there. And she has boxes with all her stuff. So this is showing this is her stuff here. Your stuff doesn't have any boxes at all, period. I don't see any boxes on this table.
Batman.
Which means your stuff is printed.
Dragon
And
Ball.
that's against the law. You can't basically go in.
So I printed Spider-Man from
That's against the
Rivals.
law.
Also Iron Man from Rivals. I went with a little bit of a 90s look. I should have put some black into it a little bit, but I like it. Venom, symbiote Spider-Man. This crossover with Deadpool, Mandalorian. Everyone. So, it's not a one garage, it's a two-car garage. It's overwhelmed, so she's getting rid of stuff. So come on down, guys. All right, work. And this is what I have. I couldn't do the last toys because that one's gone. I got the Ewok Village. It's for your 3.5-inch. I think old Star Wars figures, I believe so. Yeah. I don't think it's a Black Series 6-inch. But I could do it for that too. But that was an extra. I'm just trying to get rid of that. Yeah, but I got a lot of stuff, man. And it opens at 10, so still got a half hour to go. But not bad. Not bad. This is all hers. Look at that. All this good stuff. Alright guys. See you later.
That's all we need. That's it. We got you. Or something else. We just show that basically, I noticed that she had boxes for all her stuff. Because usually when people are showing off stuff, especially stuff they're selling, they usually have the original boxes that come with it because collectors want to put them back in the same boxes that they came in. Your stuff had no boxes in it. And you just sat there and said on camera and said, you printed that. You can't do that. It's against the law. You can't sell anything with Spider-Man on it. It's against the law. And that's what you're doing. Now we got you on another series violation. We got your face, we got your YouTube channel, and we got you in the video stating that you're showing a lot of licensed products sitting on the table that you're selling. Now we're going to contact that building, because that building at the end of the day, they're supposed to check for anyone who comes in a unit that's supposed to be selling any form of licensed material without permission from the owners. They can be fined for that. Gee whiz Louise, man. This is what you guys are protecting at the end of the day. That's what you protect at the end of the day. People come to our country and steal whatever the freak they want to take from us. This is what you're protecting. You even got people at the end of the day that are from this, they're not from this country, don't even approve of that nonsense. It makes them look bad. This man literally walked into a booth and started selling printed licensed material. Got it right there on recording. This is what you guys approve. You guys are not Americans at all, period. Pasadena, California. This was 2 months ago he was doing this. That's enough to hold him. That's definitely enough to hold him. We got enough already, but we can show at the end of the day that he was basically committing serious crimes over here. Oh my goodness. That guy sat there and printed. And mind you, the amount of printing that he did in that small apartment, excuse me, that put other people's lives at risk, because again, that stuff gets off a chemical. What did he do? How did he dispose of the containers? I know we didn't throw these things in the trash. I know we didn't dump these chemicals down the the drain. Good gracious, Jamie, you're in more trouble than you could ever imagine. I'm gonna contact. I got a lawyer's gonna reach out and contact these companies, and send them this video, and direct them to your apartment. We got to contact FBI for this one too, on top of that. Oh man, let me see. What branch should we contact for basically stealing people's trademark licensing material? If you leave someone explain trademark license material, blah, 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 you report on potential legal action, yeah, we got to contact these people. But gee whiz Louise. We'd have ripped off all those companies and try to make money off of them. And then you sat there and you said you sold a couple of them. So we got that on recording too, you saying that. It's a Federal Trade Commission. I'm going to get their email, send them over your video. Let me take that video and forward it to the other address and send it out. Nine o'clock. It's hard to reach out to California right now. Okay, let me see. We got over here. File submission for trademark. Right there. Trademark, contact for trademark. Let's see. Trademark infringement. That's what it's called. Trademark infringement. Proper law enforcement for trademark infringement. Not infringement. Infringement. There we go. We got you on tape. Literally saying it. Literally stating you printed this stuff out. Got you right there. Buddy, man. I'm gonna send this over to ICE directly to them. Let me see. I'll contact them today with this and send it right over to them. And that happened right out of that apartment. So now we got trademark. We literally have to add that to the list because now it upgrades the file. Gee whiz. Man is in there stealing people's licensed material, posted it on YouTube. That's about as bold can be. That's like going out and making bootleg movies. Bootleg clothing, bootleg sneakers, all that stuff. You're stealing from somebody at the end of the day. Dang, we got bigger problems now. I told you, every time we go to his channel, we always find something jacked up. Like, really jacked up. And it doesn't make a difference if it's 2 months ago. Statute of limitations on trademark infringement. Let me see. What are the limitations? Statute. Yours is new. Yours is 2 months. Well, you're screwed. There is no federal statute of limitations. Gee, you're screwed on so many levels. We get you for the Frankenstein too. So now we have evidence that on receipts, we got receipts for the Frankenstein. We do have that. That you use the Frankenstein to make money off them. You made money because we got receipts. We bought this stuff from you with that name attached to it. We got it on containers. We got it on everything. There's no limitations on this. I didn't even know that. Oh, we're gonna hit the daylights out of you, man. We're gonna hit you so hard you're gonna feel this from your apartment when we get done. And I got you on a video, your face, everything in it, basically stating you printed out these items and you're selling them at a booth. They're going to be fined for that. The building who basically authorized for him to sell that item should have first went and say, hey, do you have permission to sell this stuff? You can't sell that stuff unless you got permission. Now, anything in a box or something like that, that's reselling. You could do that because it's a resale item. You know what I mean? You could do that. You can sell statues or whatever. It's resold. But you printed this stuff out. You made it. That made it even worse. I can go to a sneaker convention and sell Nikes. I can sell Adidas. I can sell all that stuff as long as I'm not making it. That's where you made the mistake. Because you thought because your sister was selling her stuff, you could do it too. No, your sister owns that because she paid for it. She has the right to resell it. You do not. The only thing she can be hit with at the end of the day of not having a license to sell in the state of California. She can be hit with that because you cannot sell at any one of those booths unless you can show that you have a license to sell within your state. She can be hit with that. You don't have a license to sell within your state. You don't have a license, period. But what makes things worse for you, Fernando, you don't have permission to sell something and make something that doesn't belong to you. And you clearly said in the video, I printed this. You have a 3D printer in your home. You're screwed. You are definitely screwed. On so many levels, it's not even funny. Look, we got enough, man, to get you out of the country. But this right here is going to make sure that they get this kind of evidence on the end of the day. God knows what's going to happen to you. Who are they going to stick you at? The worst offenders, they stick in the worst places. He's going to a very bad place. Unfreaking believe this man was on there selling off. You call yourself a Marvel fan at the end of the day? You got a nerve to call yourself a Marvel fan? You ripped off Stanley. That's what you did. That's the creator of that stuff at the end of the day. Except for Bandai for Dragon Ball Z. But you ripped off Stanley. And you call yourself a Marvel's fan? Really? You know that's who created Marvel was, right? Stan Lee, right? And you went in and ripped him off. That should disgust every single Marvel fan on the face of the planet. I'm going to make a special video for Stanley. I have all my Marvel equipment, all my stuff. It stays in a locked up unit, and that's where it stays out of respect for him. I can't look at it because he's passed away and I can't see it anymore. But I have it there, and I will never get rid of it until I pass off this earth. I'm dedicated to giving it to somebody at the end of the day that I know is a huge Marvel fan, and he'll respect it. You're ripping off Stan Lee. You're about to go on blast. I'm about to put you on blast right now. Marvel fan, my foot. Freaking rip off. It's scam artist. He ripped off freaking Stan Lee. That's his work at the end of the day. Trying to sell his stuff at the end of the day. You're a scum. I'll be back.